Run it. What up? What up? What up? Hated and highly favored.
2/3 of it.
Yes, that is the correct ratio. Because I was not gonna say that. I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyway, what up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on? As you can see, we're kind of just
Awesome, chilling.
We're gonna talk about one of our favorite pastimes today.
We are.
It's anime.
Anime.
I gave you guys a slight pause to kind of guess, but I feel like it should have been obvious. It's like us saying, "Hey, what's our favorite dessert?"
It's cheesecake.
It's kind of obvious.
So the comment that inspired this video, was what with I can talk clearly. She said, so Jina Hoang, I don't know if I pronounced your last name right, but it was you who said the comment, and you were like, could you guys do anime shows from the past? Which one was the best? Inuyasha, Naruto, Bleach, Zatch Bell, One Piece, or Full Metal Alchemist? Which is a pretty set, sturdy lineup. How do you want to tackle this?
Okay, first of all, hold on. Let me just give myself a quick mental refresher. I'm a visual person, so like once I look at it, I'll have this. Okay. Wow. Okay, so two things right off the bat. I know I might lose a lot of people on this, but that's fine. I don't watch anime for you guys. I watch it for me. Fuck Inuyasha.
Okay, hold on. Whoa!
That being said,
I don't support that fuckery. I don't support that.
That being said, there are key characters within the anime that I will rate. Now, moving on. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna keep it in the lineup. You know what I don't want to keep in the lineup? I don't want to keep Full Metal Alchemist. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. The original Full Metal Alchemist, good. But once you watch Brotherhood, you can never go back. Regular Full Metal Alchemist isn't good enough anymore. It's ruined for me.
Hold on. Okay, first I disagree once again. Because that fight between Roy, first of all, the first fight that Roy had when they're all surrounded by all mans, and Roy puts things in the ground, it's lit.
It's fair.
It was lit. Okay. So you know what? We're gonna keep it in the lineup.
Think about it this way. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z and then Dragon Ball Z Kai. Right? I don't have to wait 17 hours to catch that spirit bomb.
Sorry.
It's a spirit bomb up. Next time on DragonAll Z, Hold the spirit bomb, fam.
Nope, sorry. I rate Dragon Ball Z.
So quick.
I rate Dragon Ball Z. I can't do it.
Rated the filters.
Listen to me right now.
Rated the long, drawn out pauses.
Right now. As a child, watching Dragon Ball Z it brought people together, dog. You would literally be like, spirit bomb, and then they'd be like, oh, you got me this episode, and they'd be like, next time, you're like, damn, yo, Philip, did you see? He almost did it. His hands are in the air. Frieza might come back. We don't know. And 3 episodes later, I guarantee you, 8 men are in your house in front of the TV. It's happening.
You know what? That's true.
It was a collective unit. It brought men together. I'm sorry. The quick things now is because people don't have no time to watch things. It's all about getting to where you want to get from A to B as quick as possible. As a child, I had all the time in the world to watch what I wanted to watch. I had all the time in the world as long as I did my homework. I had all the time. But that's taking us on a different path aside from the question. You said, within the lineup you gave us, you said, what do we consider the best things of that nature, how we felt that, had transversed through the ages of time?
I'll definitely put Zatch Bell in my top 3, okay? It's very rare for me to rate an anime solely off of the dub. Because I've never watched a sub, okay? I've never watched a sub for Zatch Bell. I can only assume that the sub is better. That's my usual assumption. I see American dub, and I assume the sub is better. The American dub was good.
I don't really
legitimately, it was good. I'm telling you, Zatch Bell is a good anime.
I will agree.
It's definitely
the dub
top
was
3.
Dope. So let's do it like this. We'll break it into 3 parts. So, we'll go, if you had to rate this within order, 1 being the best, from first to last, whatever, first being the best, last being the worst, in that order, who would you choose? So once again, the choices are Inuyasha, Naruto, Bleach, Zatch Bell, One Piece, and Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, I would go Naruto.
Okay.
Then I would do One Piece, then Zatch Bell, then Full Metal Alchemist, then... Hold on,
Inuyasha and Bleach are the last 2.
You guys don't understand. Like, I love Ichigo and I really want to put him like high up there. But let's all take the time to be adults and look at ourselves. It is the same thing over and over again. At least with Naruto, his power-ups, they come in different. It's different. It's different things. It's random power-ups. You know he's gonna eventually get the power because he just works that hard. Same thing with Sasuke. It's random power-ups. But Bleach, it's like, oh, I'm fighting someone. Let me just once again pull out this amazing reserve energy and just one-up him. Really? So Ichigo never one-upped every single person he's ever faced. Who beat Ichigo, dog? Aizen that one time when he slapped him around before he became a perfect being and left, before Ichigo then decided to leave and become greater than a perfect being?
Before I even take you on that,
Bleach the biggest cop-out.
So finish
all anime.
So last two, Inuyasha and Bleach.
Of course Inuyasha's a bottom. I'm sorry.
So Bleach and Inuyasha. Okay. Yeah. Alright, fine. So for me, my number One Piece. I'm sorry because Luffy and Zoro are my dudes. I'm sorry, you can't tell me they are the greatest captain and vice captain ever. And for one reason, and for one reason only. Because in the Horde arc, when they're facing 100,000 mans, Luffy, all 50,000 of them are running at them, and Luffy goes forward. They're almost like, oh, Luffy, where are you going? And Luffy's not happening. He just keeps walking. And 50,000 mans run up to him and he go, okay, we're about to take your life. And he goes, no. Y'all gonna sit on the ground and go to sleep. And I was losing my shit when it happened. I was like, no, what?
It was live.
And Zoro just responded with, oh, good, because if you couldn't do that, I had to take your spot as captain. And in that moment, I said, Zoro, you monster of being. That's how greasy you are when you can make that statement? Bro, I was so amped for days. Therefore, like, the rest of the team is lit, but those two, lit. And then after One Piece, I have to say, I would go with Naruto. Naruto for pretty much the same reasons as Kash. I think the character development is there. Sakura was a waste until the very end.
They got like the best storyline.
Until the very end. She was a waste until the very end. Like the moment. Literally the last written moment.
The last hurrah.
The last hurrah. They said, okay, you know what, Sakura? You've been trash since
day one.
How about we give you
literally
this?
Day one.
How about we give you this? And then they're like, alright, cool. And anybody who says that that's not true is false, because Sakura has in any pivotal moment of the show has either cried, done nothing. The only time no. I'll give you one time. The fight with her and not Data, the one fight with her and Sasori.
What?
That's it.
No.
It was still Granny Chio. But mind you, there was a time where Granny Chio was like, oh shit, I'm not even really controlling you. You're trying to do your own thing. I was like, oh, Sakura. That was it. That was her last hurrah.
I want you to understand, even Sakura, the character inside the fucking manga, knows this shit. Don't believe me? Hey, jump back to the time when Madara let go of all those different type of beasts. What was it? The white Zetsu beasts that they were just killing everybody? Yeah, what did Sakura say? I'm always following behind you guys. She did a flashback montage of her literally following in their footsteps as they literally like, hey, I'm gonna go my own path.
The joke is,
I'm gonna go my own path too. We kind of walk the same path. And Sakura's just like, guys, I can't keep up.
She couldn't do anything.
Slow down.
She couldn't do anything.
Slow down.
But what's funny is she had the most technical skill in the beginning. She had the most technical skill.
You looked at her and you're like, yo, I the
really
one in the team, man. Yo, one that's always clutch that comes in the last moment. I thought that's what she was gonna be.
Bro,
but
when they were doing the tree climbing exercise, and Sakura said, ah! Guys, it's so easy. I said, whoa, your controller chakra's lit, fam. Whoa. What did she do with that? Nothing. At the end of the day, Sakura and Naruto still got to the top of their trees, where she just got here.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You know what? Sakura, and I know this is gonna hurt you guys, but I love them just as much as you do Gohan. You know what they both have in common? They are prime examples of what happens when you allow your potential to be wasted. And I know some of you might disagree with Gohan. You're gonna be like, but Gohan became a successful businessman. Fuck business. Nigga, you were space traveling!
All I'm gonna say about Dragon Ball Z.
You were king, man, who are giving the gods, the deities of the universe, like heartaches. They were like, yo, I don't know what we're gonna do about this guy. Oh shit, is that a youth from Earth?
Listen,
I'll do your thing, youth. I rate you.
It was literally like,
and then he just gave up.
was about to fly, and then he said, "No, I'm just gonna drop to the ground."
Yeah.
Because he death Cell with one arm. Death him.
Putting that work was he put in that work with Frieza.
Arm.
Don't slip. He was on the team with Frieza. He was on the team when Vegeta came. I don't understand.
No. Without Gohan, they would never beat Vegeta. They would never
have beaten Vegeta.
They would never beat Vegeta. They would never beat Raditz, okay? Because he gave Raditz the dirtiest headbutt. The dirtiest
Defon's
headbutt.
Raditz.
Defon's Raditz. Put in bare work against Vegeta, dog. Nah, man. Nah.
He himself, with his own strength, Defon's Cell. I want you to understand. Wait. Cell was equal to Goku. Think about that. Goku understood.
Listen.
Goku understood that he might have been able to beat Cell. He believed in himself. Goku always believes in himself, but he knew Gohan was going to beat Cell.
Gohan got this.
He knew it.
The man allowed himself to get taken just for Gohan.
Allowed it.
Allowed himself to get taken just for Gohan.
He's like, oh, you trying to take all mans? Yeah, I don't even have to worry about this. My son will touch
is
you.
fine. Gohan
is right there.
I'm off this KB. I'm gone back to I'm gone. I don't need you guys. I'm gone. And I was like, wow.
That's faith. Your dad looks at you and is like, you know what? I'm gonna let the bad guy kill me because I know he can beat him.
He came through the clutch and dealt with him out with one arm. I said, dog. And then he became Saiyaman. And I said, I never rate you anymore. I won't rate you.
Never.
I can never rate you ever.
Anyone who calls you GT Gohan or Shippuden Sakura doesn't respect you. They think you're a waste of the highest order.
Man.
A waste of the highest order.
Unless they go, oh, you are facing Sasori Sakura. Then maybe it's a compliment. Other than that, Other than that, it's
they acknowledge your effort.
It's
like, we see you trying to come up. You're still
trash. So anyway, that's why Naruto's lit, because first of all, Neji is my dude. I'm so sad. If I don't want to ruin things for you who haven't watched it, but Neji's my dude. Neji and Hinata. Hinata over Sakura any day of the week, fam.
Yeah, actual work.
Because who put in actual work on the team? Not Sakura, Hinata. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a video in itself. Sakura versus Hinata. I'm gonna get into that. But anyways, so then it goes Naruto. Then after Naruto, I gotta give it Full Metal Alchemist, because that was like a pioneer kind of show for me. Yeah. It really raised the game for animes for me. Then underneath it, Bleach.
It was a great thriller.
Bleach was lit for me. I disagree with Kash. I think that the character development within that show was lit. I think because you have to understand it's different in the way that the characters will level up and be different. I do agree in the sense that Ichigo does have a lot of convenient times where all of a sudden he should have caught the L where he comes back. But if you understand the backstory, which they explained, then it makes a lot more sense. And I think that's why when they explained it, it just kind of brought it full circle for me when I rated it. After Bleach, I gotta go Inuyasha and Zatch Bell. Because as much as I found Zatch Bell dope, I rated Inuyasha to the death of me still. Inuyasha was my show. I don't know about him, but Inuyasha was my show.
And then they do it for me. Like I said, they have there's good characters. There
was a time where I was saying sit boy just all over the place to people, hoping that they would just drop to the ground. Just drop to the ground. I don't know, I was saying everybody sit boy. I treat everybody like a dog. Part human, part dog. It was great. I love that show.
Yeah, it was definitely because of her.
I think
what a waste, you girl.
I think concerning all those shows though, we've come a long way with a lot of things. I think
anime's always been at the forefront of new types of storytelling, new types of animation. This has been known. For those of you who want to disagree with me, I have only one thing to say to you. Go back to 2001 and watch The Count of Monte Cristo and just look at the animation. That was 2001.
I gotta agree. I think that animes haven't been afraid to discuss things where other mediums have been afraid to discuss things. Animes discuss love
serious
triangles,
things, bro.
Serious things, and the way to go about it is it's actually pretty, decent. Like you'll have, let's say, an abusive father to a girl, whatever. But the way an anime goes about it is they'll talk about it in a way where you can say, okay, yes, this is, the behind the scenes of an abusive relationship, in a way that one is aesthetically relatable or it's either two ways. It's either relatable, so they make it in like, let's say, chibi characters, whatever. So it's not as, you know, in your face about it. Or they go the opposite route and they want you to understand what's going on. So they make it very visceral. So they go, okay, like they give you very graphicness, like they go very in depth. But most of the time, animes that you watch are always portraying some form of real life themes, real life morals, things that you would have to deal with in real life. Yes, it's to an extreme. All these things are pushed to the extreme with either powers or things of that nature. But they're, you know, most of the time, what you deal with in like action animes is the same theme of friendship and coming together and building upon oneself, overcoming fears, things of that nature. And you've got your comedies, which are based on, you know, yourself growing, your character development, growing as oneself, you know, finding who you are as a person, interlocking with other people. You've got your sports animes, which are about unity, striving for a better goal, changing your outlook on life, things of that nature.
Maximizing human potential.
Like all those kind of things. And I think anime is at the forefront of all those because you've got people who are just starting to understand that kind of concept in other mediums. Whereas anime has been doing like for years, for decades. It's just been out there.
People are just now doing what I feel like people are just now taking intellectual comedy seriously. Like, for instance, Rick and Morty, Adventure Time, like a lot of these TV shows are doing, to the Western culture, doing things brand new. It's groundbreaking. Wow, look how different and interesting all this stuff is. To people who are watching anime, it's like, oh cool, America's catching up. Yeah. This is dope. Like when people, like when the Avatar came out, people who were watching anime was like, yo, this is actually anime worthy. Like I know this is an American anime, but I can actually rate this as anime. You know, the storyline was good, character development was there. It wasn't always, I'm the hero, everything goes my way.
Team Sokka.
Nigga got slapped around all the time.
Team Sokka.
All the time, but it is Team Sokka.
Team Sokka. Without Sokka learning how to master the sword, I don't care what nobody says.
He would have lost.
He would have lost.
That was the edge they needed. Okay? Because they had everybody else. They had their benders ready. But Sokka was the game plan. Sokka was the tactician. But when you put the sword in the tactician's hand, it just turned. Tactician on the goal.
Sokka was greasy.
On the goal.
Sokka was greasy with battles, running up walls, fighting around.
Sokka was like, "Oh, you're riding a beast? Nah, fam. This is my beast now.
Give it
gone."
to me, dog. I said, "Geez, Sokka, yes, Sokka, let's go."
Like what? How you dismount another man who's armed?
I thought that was lit. I think
you're riding a horse and you have a spear, and a man with a sword literally bumps you off of your horse. Like he's like, "Yo, fuck your spear," cuts it in half and throws you off the horse, and just rides away.
I think that with a lot of those animes, with a forefront for most of the animes you see now, because you see a lot of animes copying that style.
I think it's also influenced a lot of our dramas over here.
We have got a lot of our dramas influenced by the anime that we watched in the past, and the ones that we see coming up have a lot of heavily influences. And like you've got shows like Yu Yu Hakusho, which have been doing pretty numbers, but
that one was a dark horse anime that came out of nowhere in the 90s. I mean, before that point in time, it was Dragon Ball Z, it was Sailor Moon. They came out of nowhere. He came out.
No man can tell me they didn't watch Sailor Moon.
That was a big three. Don't even front. Listen, from the 80s, it was Dragon Ball Z, it was Sailor Moon, and it was Yu Yu Hakusho. That was the original big three. Don't even talk to me about being an anime veteran. I'm a legend. Like, I'm a legend. Alright, I've been watching this stuff since it came out. This was part of the big three. It's one of the best. It's one of my favorite animes, Yu Yu Hakusho. Easy one of my favorite animes.
It's definitely up there. You know, it's definitely up there.
Good stuff, yo.
I think where we're going to talk about where it's going.
Sky's the limit, yo.
I don't think there's a cap on where we would take anime. I think because anime is so free in the sense that it's not condensed to one thing. It's not like you're going to say, all animes are about action and fighting. You can literally sit down and watch an anime that's about anything, about life dramas, about anything, about
cooking.
Like literally, you will find an anime about just about anything. Cooking. And there are animes that tailor to your needs too. Because let's say you want one that's not has much fan service, where it's not all just breasts in your face, whatever. There are ones that are more tailored, a bit more serious more to your lifestyle choosing. Whereas you won't be able to find necessarily that option in a real life drama. In a real life drama, you know, they cannot tailor certain things to your benefit. It's either you're watching some things, you have to compromise to get certain things in return. With anime, they can give you exactly what you want, be that as it may. It's a lot more free. You can do whatever you want with it. So any idea you have is now a possibility compared to any idea you have has to go through casting and finding the right people and settings and things like that. You can create your settings in anime. You can create your characters in anime. You can create the right look, how you want to feel. Like all that stuff is something you have a say in, which makes it a lot more free.
And for the most part, the diversity is actually there.
Sure.
There's animes about everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's no anime you can name. There's no genre you can name that I can't put like 4 anime in it. It's not even a joke. It's so easy.
It's true. It's true. I think, that right now we're in a pretty interesting state anime-wise because we had our big 3 for a long time. Our big 3 was, our current big 3 was Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. Those were the big 3. Those were the big heavy hitters that were interested.
They were guiding anime.
They were guiding anime in the sense that people from American people who didn't know about animes would watch them, and people who were heavily into anime were watching them. So you got both fronts watching them, And now that we're kind of transversing past that, you've got people who are leaving that past. We're in a kind of a new era.
Yeah, we're looking for I don't know if we're looking for a new big 3, but we are looking for the new leaders.
We're looking for new leaders in anime. We're looking for the new shows that have a long staying power, and they're going to change the game in the way we see anime. So I think that's where we're at.
You know what I think would have a long staying power, realistically? And these are some of my picks. I think Tokyo Ghoul could have some serious staying power.
Listen, Tokyo Ghoul right now has the potential to be at least top 2 anime right now. If you haven't watched it, please do. It's fantastic. It's fantastically written. Fantastic. The music soundtrack alone is worth listening to. The show is so beautifully. It's just the animation is just impeccable.
They got it right on all points with that one.
They got it right on all points with that one.
Another one I'm really looking out for is the new Gundam, Iron Blood Orphans. That one looks like it definitely be.
If you're not into Gundams, you're not into mechs, I understand, but this one definitely worth taking a watch. Like when we sat down and watched it, we were like, for the first episode, we were in it. So there are definitely big heads out there that are coming around that we want you guys to take the time. If you're into anime, get into it. If you're not into anime, it's still something we suggest. You don't have to, but we think it's something that you might enjoy because it's something for everybody out there, But other than that, I hope we answered your question, Jim.
And didn't get too crazy with our time
carried away. But yeah, that's how we feel about anime. The anime you listed. If you disagree with us, be sure to comment back, whatever. And if you guys have any comments on animes that you would have as a top 5, let us know. We are always interested. Sorry that Brand is not here with us. I know you guys missed him and his soul up, sleepy baby face. But he'll be here in the next video. So be on the lookout for that. We are Hidden Highly Favored.
Peace.
All the information will be down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow Brandon on everything. And hit him up on his DMs, dog. Let him know it goes down in the DMs. Use memes. Hit him with the apple pie memes. Let him know
Just end the damn video.
We gonna cut that out. That's a blooper reel. We gonna cut that out. He wasn't here the entire time. It's fine.